pizza buffet, at least it's not raw. Or a donut shop, we have holes. Or an OBGYN office, you have holes. I was talking to my mom recently. She had helped someone move, and she said, it's pretty obvious they've never had a house fire. That's a really weird thing to say. What does she mean by that? But I know my mom. I know where she's going with this. She has about 5 or 6 stories of things that have happened to her or someone else, and that's it. And she's always trying to tell them, and her segues will break your neck. For instance, once in 1976, she met 2 gay men. She's always trying to wedge that into conversation. Puts her at a grand total of 2 gay men in her entire life that she's met. And another thing is that her parents had a house fire in like 1989, so she always wants to talk about that. It's like if I'm at a wedding and I'm like, this is a really nice wedding, but it's pretty obvious nobody's gotten second place in a hot dog eating contest here. Which reminds me. And it's sad because she actually has a really exciting story and she never wants to tell it. She's too embarrassed by it, but I think it's pretty badass. She sideswiped a school bus once. Sideswiped a school bus. She didn't even know that she had done it until she drove all the way home and the cop followed her. It's pretty funny. We don't even know if there were kids in there or what happened there, but just keep laughing. Let's go. But you know what? She's not using that. I'm taking it. I sideswiped a school bus. When things get boring, that's where I'm going to. Oh, this baby shower. Oh, F this baby shower. I sideswiped a school bus. About 4 months ago, my grandmother died, and it was getting easier. It really was, until the cemetery kindly informed us that they misplaced her body. They lost my grandmother post-mortem. They do that now. It's a service they provide. It's kind of our family's fault, maybe, because we dressed her in, to be buried in, we dressed her in a really beautiful outfit. Her favorite was a red and white striped sweater, a matching hat, big glasses. We had the funeral at a zoo. It was a crazy day. The animals were out of their cages and objects were placed strategically to obscure their location. Yeah. And I kind of sympathize a little. I mean, they lost her, and then they waited until they found her to tell us they lost her. So it's kind of like, hey, it's a good news, bad news thing. Like, bad news, we lost her, but good news, we found her. I kind of sympathize because I lost my grandmother once, but that was at the mall. There were hella sales. She still had legs. And, it only took me 4 days to find her in Macy's. She was eating socks. Very industrious. But now, best case scenario, I'm writing a Yelp review with like maybe 3 stars. Like, I really wanted to like this cemetery, but they should really call it, they're always in the last place you look, cemetery. I was dating this guy, and we were on our second date, and he was in the bathroom or something, so I started snooping because that's what you do. Modern women, you have to be careful. This is safe. In the name of safety that I'm snooping. And I found a box of gluten-free cereal. And that's kind of a weird item to have. So I asked him about it, and he said, I bought that for when you stay over. On a second date, he bought food for me. And then he continues, yeah, I tried it and it wasn't very good. I'm like, first you're being a big creep by buying cereal for me after one date, effectively. And also you're eating my cereal without permission. Ridiculous. I just grabbed it and went home, ate it. It was terrible. He was right. Should have believed him. Okay, thank you guys.
Hey!
We have 3 more.